Hey guys, it's Amy from It's Simply Tech, and we haven't done a video in a long time, so I thought I would do one. And it's going to be a what's in my dock video. I'm just going to get on with it really quickly because I've filmed it so many times before, and it's always been too long for what I want it to be, so I'm just going to try and get on with it really quick. Okay, so if you don't know, what's my dock video is just basically going through and just briefly describing all of the applications that are currently in my dock. So yeah. First is the Finder, and it's basically where you can access all your folders, applications, everything, basically everything on your Mac. Next is Mail, which is Apple's default email client. I used this for a while, then I switched to Thunderbird because Mail doesn't have support for Hotmail accounts for some reason, and I think Thunderbird did, because it does work, but then every so often it will ask for your password and it will keep asking for every so often. It gets extremely annoying, so in the end I just went back to Mail, and then I just deleted because I didn't like the updates that Thunderbird got, and then I deleted my Hotmail account off of it and I just go online to check it instead. So yeah. System preferences is basically where you can access all your settings for your Mac. If you're familiar with Windows Control Panel, it's basically the same thing on the Mac. If you want me to do a separate video on it, if you're a Mac user, something like that, I don't really mind. So if you're a beginner Mac user, I don't know if I said that, and you want a video on it, leave a comment below. Yeah. Next is Firefox, which is my default web browser, and I use it. I don't actually like it too much because it's quite slow. Sometimes it takes a while to load, and it might be laggy for a bit. The reason why I use it is because if you heard of Delicious, which is like a bookmarking service online, they have a really good add-on for it, and I don't think many other browsers have it, but that's the only reason why I use Firefox at the moment. And then Safari, which is there just in case I want to feel like using a different browser or something, or if Firefox is crashing. But mainly I do like to use Firefox because of the Delicious thing that's got. Anyway, TweetDeck, which is my default Twitter client, is usually open. It's just that because I'm doing a video I've quit it, and this is basically my favourite Twitter client at the moment, and it has so many features. I'm not going to go over them now because it would be a separate video, and so yeah, if you want a video on it, leave a comment below. But there's probably other videos on it already, but if you want a video from us, just tell us in the comments. Address book, I don't actually know why I have this in my dock, really. I don't use it too much. I use it to sync my iPhone contacts and stuff, but that's pretty much it. Sometimes I check someone's email address, but that's only really occasionally because I haven't got that many email addresses stored in there, so yeah. Next is iCal, which I use to add all my events to, and sometimes I use it for reminders, so if there's something coming up later in the day and I want to set a reminder to do it, I can set it with an alert sound and it will pop up on the screen with what I've set the event to, and also it will play the alert sound. So if I'm in my room but not on my computer, I can still be reminded of it because I'll hear it, so that's really good. Yeah. iMovie, great for editing videos and stuff. I'm sure you know what this is if you're a Mac user. I love iMovie 11 trailers, the trailer feature and everything. You've probably seen our previous videos where we've used iMovie. GarageBand, great audio creation software, whatever you want to call it. I like to use it to put like loops together they provide and make really good like songs and things. I haven't done it in a while. Next is iPhoto, great for categorising photos, putting them into events, albums, all those things, and also adding recognising people's faces, adding places, all those type of things. I don't really tend to use them as much, but I mostly just use it to categorise photos, which is really useful. Again, it's in my dock, but I hardly really seem to use it unless I have some photos to import to my computer, or if I just want to go through and view them, and some videos as well. FaceTime, which is Apple's sort of video chatting program. I'm sure you probably know it's on the Mac, on the iPhone 4, on the 4th generation Apple Touch, and now on the Mac, so you can like chat between those devices, and yeah, it's really, really cool. And then Skype, which is my video chatting and audio chatting client that I can use with friends and family. Then there's Adium, which is my MSN client. MSN is, you probably know, Microsoft's instant messaging service. I love using Adium. At first when I switched over to Mac, I didn't like it too much. I wasn't used to it, I think, but now I'm actually more used to it and I really, really like it, so really, really good. And I've customised it to be a little Santa Claus, so it's like a Santa version of the Adium, dock. So if you want to know how I did that, comment below. So yeah. Next is iTunes, which is a which is my immediate client for like music and applications for my iPhone. I'm sure you know what that is as well. Spotify, which is a music streaming service. The program itself is free, but then you have to log in with your account, and the account is either free or paid. The free account, you can listen to music, you can search, there's a whole library of music, you can just search for loads of music and you can add them to a playlist. And then if it's the free account, there'll be adverts every so often, like in between songs. It's kind of random. Sometimes it'll be after one song, sometimes it'll be after like 3 or 4 or something like that. If you pay for the premium account, I think it's like £10 a month, but it might vary, there might be different ones, I'm not really sure. And then you get no adverts, which is better, but I just have the free account. And then Sims 3, which is an absolutely great game on the Mac and PC. I have Sims 2, but I prefer Sims 3 so much more. There are a couple of things that maybe I'd like in the Sims 3 that aren't in the Sims 2, but overall I do prefer the Sims 3. The graphics are amazing. I mean, that probably depends on the graphics card you've got anyway, but still it's amazing, and yeah, I love it. And then Microsoft Word, this is the 08 version. I have all of Office 08, the student edition I think it is, and I'm not planning on upgrading to 2011 anytime soon because I don't really use Office much at the moment. Maybe if I get to use it again in the future loads, I'll probably upgrade, because I've seen a couple of videos on it and it seems, or one video at least, and it seems really good, so yeah, much better than this version. But yeah, for now I've just got 08, and I've got Word in my dock because I was using it more and it was just easier to access. And then Photo Booth, great to use just for taking funny pictures, sometimes videos, things like that. Default Mac program, I'm sure you probably know what it is if you're a Mac user. And then finally QuickTime Player, which is just what I'm using right now to record this screen. And then Office 08 stack, application stack and download stack, and then my trash can, which is empty, which is good. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. So if I sound a bit down, I've just recorded this video so many times, I just want to get it down. It's probably really long again, but I'm just going to leave it because I can't seem to get it much shorter. So yeah, any requested videos, just leave them in the comments below or email us. Our email address will be in the description and probably at the end of this video as well. One more thing, if you're wondering where I got the background, I'll try and provide a link to it. I did download it a while ago, but I'll try and find a link to it. It's just a simple Christmas background, but I like it. So yeah, see you in the next video, and hope you enjoyed this video.